asleep. Open up. Wendy? Wendy, it's Cassie McCleary. Look, I know Susie came in there. Susie! 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 Susie!
Stop right there. This time you have gone too far.
Aren't we so lucky to be cozy in our little cabin? Yes, we are. Daddy will be here very soon. And until then, we don't have anything to be afraid of, do we? Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. If that mockingbird don't sing.
Dinner's ready. I'm not hungry. Oh, big lunch at school, maybe?
No, I left before then. I know I shouldn't have.
Was it all the notoriety? Well, yeah, I guess you're the only kid in school who's had our picture all over all the newspapers. You're not even a rock star.
I caused a lot of trouble.
You had every right to feel frightened and confused. It's quite a shock learning that Lord Kendall is your father all of a sudden.
I knew Liza. I've known for a long time.
Carried that around all by yourself? You don't have to do that anymore.
I want to do what's right. I really do.
I know you do, sweetheart.
But I don't know what to do because I don't...
You don't what? You don't know how you feel about Lloyd? Well, darling, no one expects you to love him all of a sudden.
He does. I hugged him in the hospital today because he asked me to. Not because I wanted to.
Well, you sure made him happy.
Well, it made me feel awful. I'm sorry, but he's Lloyd Kendall. He's Chase and Alec's father. I feel horrible saying this, but he means nothing to me.
He will. You just give it time.
What happens if it doesn't? What if I can't ever love him?
Sweetheart, you know, we learn to love.
So much I don't know. I want you to know that I think of you as my mother.
Look, when the time is right and you want to know about your natural mother, you'll ask.
There are so many people out there who would do anything to have someone to love them. There are so many people who love me. Must be cold out.
Yeah, the weatherman said he may set a record. I have an idea. Why don't we take our dinner on trays in front of the fire in the living room? Would you like that?
You know, some people don't have any heat at all in their houses.
Well, the city is setting up emergency shelters.
Yeah, but some people won't go to them no matter how cold it gets.
You thinking about your friend? The one you stayed with down at the waterfront?
I hope he's safe and warm.
Yeah, it's open.
Where's she hiding this time?
Who are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me, man. The blue-eyed blonde with the string of names.
She's not here.
Good. Selena wanted me to ask you over for dinner and to spend the night, but you know, I didn't want to make the invite if Goldilocks was around.
What do you have against her?
How much time have you got?
Forget it. Look, I appreciate the invitation, but I'm gonna stay here.
Man, the hawk is really out there tonight.
The cold doesn't bother me.
No, you always walk around with everything you own on your back.
I admit it gets a little, brisk in here.
Brisk? It's getting dangerously close to the old 30-30-30.
What are you talking about?
When it's 30 degrees below, with a 30-mile-an-hour wind blowing, a person freezes to death in 30 seconds.
Where do you pick up information like that, huh?
It's true, man.
Look, nothing like that is gonna happen here. Besides, I feel better if I'm around, keeping my eye on things.
Okay, look. I'm willing to believe that you like sleeping in an unheated tenement on one of the coldest nights of the year, but how can you pass up Selena's Dutch apple pie?
Tell Selena I really appreciate it, but my supper's cooking already.
Come on, Ryder, man. You call opening up a canned supper.
Lots of good things come in cans.
Oh, wow. Now I get it. Man, Cruiser, sometimes you can be really slow. There's only one thing that would make you pass up Selena's cooking. You're sitting up in here waiting for that little Miss Smith, a.k.a. Little Miss Sintel, a.k.a. Little Miss Kendall to show up.
She is not coming back.
Come on, man, admit it. That little chick has got you doing flips.
Hey, what do you take me for, huh? I let her stay around here to help me clean up the mess the advocates made, that's all. I told her she had to go home.
Mm-hmm. Which one? At last count, she had 2 of them.
Yeah. She has more families than she knows what to do with.
Yeah, and it didn't stop her from running away.
No matter how far you run, your family stays with you.
What'd you say?
Nothing. Look, tell your sister thanks, but I'm gonna stay here.
Who's there? Oh, there's no one there. It's the wind. Silly funny. Come on. Just the wind. Just freezing. Close this door. No need to be afraid of the dark. Flashlight. Here you go. Let's find some candles around this place. There you go. Just right there for me. Here you go. Okay, now we'll find some candles. There they are. You never know when you're gonna need candles around this place. I can remember when your father brought me up here for gourmet dinner one night. Well, we didn't have any lights then either. But we had a wonderful candlelight dinner. Anyway, so we didn't care. Here we go. There we are. Now, isn't that nice? And we'll put this chair against the door, and that should keep it closed. Here we go. Hi. Oh, you're my brave boy. I'll be right here for you, okay? I will. Promise. Be right here. And then your daddy's gonna come and see us. 'Cause he knows we're gonna be here. This is the best place to be in the whole world. It's the safest place. It's the place we love the most. When he comes in, I'll call you his little shortstop. That's what he used to call you. Right after you were born. His little shortstop.
What are you doing?
Looking for Susie. Have you seen her?
This is Wendy's apartment. Why aren't you over breaking down Susie's door?
I already checked there. She wasn't there.
Where's Wendy?
You tell me.
What have you done to Wendy?
I haven't done anything with Wendy. I don't care about Wendy. Where is Susie?
Look, You are going to tell me right now what is going on.
I don't have time for this.
Wait a minute, you're not going anywhere. Not until I call the police, because I'm going to have you arrested.
Get out of my way, Stephanie.
Look, it is bad enough with Susie wandering around hysterical half the time, but you are feeding
Everything
her
she says
paranoia.
is true.
Wait a minute. You're going to be sorry for this. You really are. All right. Hello. Lieutenant Bowman, please. What do you mean he's busy? This is Stephanie Wyatt. Yes, you can help me. I want you to pick up Cagney McCleary for breaking and entering my daughter's apartment. Well, Lieutenant Bowman will understand. Now, are you going to do what I'm asking you to do or not? What does when a squad car is available mean? What does when mean? Oh, yes. Oh, I will be here waiting for you. Call a locksmith? Well, right now, I'm calling the police, and that's not doing me much good, is it? Do you realize that you are a total waste of time as a human being? Call a locksmith. The whole world has gone mad. Now just calm down. Calm down, relax. A little carbohydrate for strength. Why not? Okay, now, call a locksmith. Locksmith. Hello? I need a locksmith right away. Apartment 80, 120 Lincoln. Yeah, that's right. I'll be waiting. Thank you. Oh, Lord. Diet all week and then I do this to myself, honestly.
Hi.
What?
I said hi.
Do I know you?
I'm Wendy's friend.
Well, I'm Wendy's mother.
I'm a mommy, too.
How nice.
Want to see my baby?
Maybe some other time, dear.
I found her.
Oh, you lead an interesting life.
Her name's Lulu.
Honey, could you go away? Come back some other time. Wendy's not here right now.
I know, I saw her go out.
When?
Before.
Before what?
Before the man left.
Oh, that's a big help.
He was in such a hurry, he almost knocked me down.
Well, now, about Wendy, sweetheart, could we focus on that for one moment? When
I love cake.
You do. Okay. Would it help your memory a little bit if you had a piece of cake? Would you like some cake?
I'd love a piece.
Fine. We'll just give you a little piece of cake right here. Lord knows you can afford it more than I can. Now, about Wendy.
She's my friend.
Look, excuse me, is there a later flight than the 8:10 to Puerto Vallarta?
Yes, there is an 8:45 that stops in Mexico City, and there is a nonstop that leaves at 10.
10, okay, look, I have to change our reservations. 10 o'clock flight. My husband and my baby must be caught up in traffic.
Yes, the weather is getting worse.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. A storm wouldn't stop him. Nothing will.
You thinking about your friend?
Yeah. Ryder's so proud of his home, he would never leave it to go to any kind of shelter.
His name's Ryder?
That's what everybody calls him.
Oh, all this time I thought you were staying with a girl.
He was so nice to me.
So you said.
Oh, Liza, it's not what you think.
I don't think anything. I really don't. I trust you. I know you have good
Liza,
sense.
he treated me like a sister almost.
Why'd you tell me about it?
It's kind of hard.
We never had troubles talking about anyone or anything before.
I know, but this is different.
Something you don't want to share with me?
No.
Gee, it feels funny, you know? You being so close to someone, and I don't know anything about him.
Well, neither do I, really. He's a very private person, you know. He doesn't really talk much about himself.
Their family?
As he said it, he wasn't dropped from another planet.
He has a sense of humor.
Well, sometimes. But mostly he's pretty serious. He works hard.
What does he do?
Different things. I tried to help him a little bit with his business.
Is that why he let you stay with him?
No. I was a real pain in the neck. But he let me stay with him anyway.
I'm glad.
We really didn't get along at first. But then we talked. Liza, he would listen to me like whatever I had to say was so important.
How old is he?
I don't know, maybe a little bit older than me.
Well, he sounds like he's pretty wise to be so young.
He is. I think it's because maybe he's lived on his own for so long. He made me realize a lot of things about myself. I would try to get away with all kinds of things, and I expected people to treat me in a certain way, even though I didn't do anything to deserve it. He taught me how to appreciate what people do for you, and how to say thank you and please.
He sounds special.
All he got back from me was trouble.
Well, I can't believe that.
I It's true, though. I lied to him. I made up all these stories about myself just so he would feel sorry for me. I didn't want him to know who I was.
Well, darling, maybe if he had known who you were, he wouldn't have let you stay there.
No, I don't think so. Because even after he saw my picture in the newspaper, he didn't make me leave. He said I had to want to go back. And he also said that it was wrong for me to keep hurting the people who love me. Especially my mother.
Well, I will certainly always be grateful to him for that.
You know, I think you'd like him.
I bet I would, too. Sounds like you've got a good friend.
Yeah. He's probably forgotten I even exist.
I know all your secrets, Ryder. You don't have to shut me out, man.
I'd never do that.
Okay, then why don't you tell me what you're getting ready to say?
It wasn't important.
Well, let me be the judge.
Okay. I was going to say, I miss my family.
And that's a crime?
Hey, there was no point in me saying it, right? I mean, they don't miss me. I should face up to that fact.
You have a family, Ryder. What about me and Selena? What are we?
I know you and Selena think of me as a family, and right now you two are the only family I have.
Yeah, and don't you ever forget it.
How could I? Selena keeps telling me I should move in with you guys.
It's not such a bad idea, you know. You get your 3 squares a day, a warm bed.
Oh, we've been over this before, Cruiser. It won't work.
Why not?
I like to live alone.
Well, we won't hassle you. Look, Selena's down at the clinic most of the time. And she leaves me alone. Okay. Sometimes Selena gets carried away with her ideas. But hey, you know, that's sisters. Sometimes they can be a real drag.
Not my kid sister. She was terrific.
Come on, man. They're all the same.
Not when they're little. I've been thinking a lot about her lately. I don't know why.
Yeah, I bet she's probably changed a lot.
She's probably all grown up.
And I bet she's a big boss, just like Selena. Cruiser, how are you going to get into a good college if you don't study? Cruiser, you clean those potatoes and don't you let me see a speck of skin on them. Cruiser, when I ask you to clean up your room, I don't mean for you to rearrange the dust.
I've heard her say the exact same things to me.
Selena does not discriminate. Who's ever in sight, she just boss them around. But hey, listen, I'll tell you what, after living with her, I know I can live with any woman.
She's concerned about you, man, that's all.
Yeah, I know. But like I said, if you let them, sisters, women can mess up your life if you let them. But I know neither one of us is gonna let that happen, 'cause we know who's in charge.
Look, I don't think we're going to make the 10 o'clock flight either to Puerto Vallarta. Is there a later one?
Not tonight. The next flight to Puerto Vallarta doesn't leave until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow. Thank you. Lauren, where are you?
Hello, Susie.
It's you. I knew it was you.
I've come for my son.
No, you'll never have him.
Stay right where you are.
Stay away from the baby.
I wouldn't dream of taking him without leaving you something in his place.
I don't want anything from you.
Consider it a gift.